Thank you for joining in, and I'm back with another video. This time up I have a nice easy tutorial on how to paint the northern lights. So I just have my sketchbook here. We're going to jump right in, and I'm just putting down a little bit of water with my size 8 round brush, and then we're going to be dropping in some indigo and some of a bright green. So again, just dropping it in there, the wet on wet technique, and letting it spread. That way it'll create some of those really cool textures and designs too that you see in the sky. And with this particular painting, there's going to be quite a bit of layering. And I was using an ink actually from Schminke. It did dry quite a bit lighter than what I thought, but I'm going to go ahead here with my bright green, and then I will be putting more of that indigo down as well. If you don't have a bright green, you can try to mix some yellow in with your sap, and that'll brighten it up. In the top corner here, I'm going to use a lighter blue, more of a cerulean. If you have a nice lighter turquoise, that'll work too. And we're gonna let that top dry up a little bit. So we're gonna put more of that bright green in through the middle here, your horizon area, your horizon line, and then also down in through where the middle here. That's going to be the highlighted area. And then it's going to be darker on the sides. After I'm putting down my indigo here, I am going to go ahead with some Prussian while it's still wet, and then mix that in as well. I thought it would add to it a little bit, and it almost kind of looks like a little bit of a teal. It just brightens it up a little bit because the Prussian blue is, as you can see there, it's definitely a little bit different. And then we're going to focus here on our blending. After you're done with all of your blending, and then you're going to let your painting completely dry, then you can go ahead with a small brush. Mine is a size 6 here. It has a nice point on it. And then we're going to use the black to put on some of the mountains. And I'm going to let those mountains dry up a little bit and go ahead with another layer of my blues. And one of our last steps here is the white gouache, or you can use white acrylic paint if you have it. Sometimes you can't really see the white watercolors too well, especially if you have like really dark colors, but I would recommend using the gouache. You could just see it a lot brighter. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can do small little dots like I'm going to show here. You can also just put a little bit of the white paint and some water and on a dish, and then you're going to swoosh it around with an old toothbrush, and then you can flick and splash it on your painting as well. But here, if you make the little dots and then just a small crisscross, they look like little stars. So you can get a combination of the snow and stars. So it's up to you. If you have a little bit more patience, you can do it this way, and if not, you can do the spattering the other way with the toothbrush. And that is it for today's quick tutorial. I hope that you did enjoy it. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.